Take two. Hi everyone, Maggie here again. I tend to use the same patterns over and over again if they work well. I am loving this pattern, this Simplicity pattern 9801. I made this little sweatshirt for my grandson, and it just looks so cute on him. Maybe I'll put a picture, insert a picture of him wearing it. So I'm going to be doing it again in some fleece. So I found this really cute fleece, actually at Joann's. It was on sale. A really cute design. It's got like these skeleton dinosaurs. And I'm trying to find the best placement. I'm going to be cutting each piece out separately. So I think I want to put this dinosaur kind of like right in the middle on his chest or tummy, close in between his chest and tummy. And then we have another dinosaur here. So it's a large print. So what I'm going to do is just draw around this side and flip it, and then get the other side. I'm going to be doing the sleeves in a contrasting color, I think gray, but I actually like that blue. Maybe I can find some blue that's like that. And for the pants, this pattern I've had for a long time. I think it was one that I picked up that was discontinued or whatever. It is Simplicity 8526. I never used it before, but the little pants it's all in one piece. So I think for this particular large print that will work well. And I happen to have enough fabric because I got the end of the bolt, so I have enough fabric to actually make the pants also. So I did cut it out. It only goes up to size 8, but I just increased it to like around a size 10. So for this, I am just gonna be drawing around the outside of my pattern piece. Okay. This is a heat erasable pen, but I'm just drawing my cutting line with this in red. Just to make it easier. Then I can flip the pattern over. I'm going to be doing the front and the back separate, you know, one piece at a time. I can just use my ruler. It's got a little bit of a curve to it here. Probably better just to freehand it. It's got a slight curve. Okay. I do have a curve, but it's just easier to just do it. Come on, pen. Probably wouldn't have to use heat erasable because I'm going to be cutting off that line. But it's my notch. Make sure I get my notches here. Okay. Now, here. Actually, I'm gonna just put a little line here so I can match it up. This has a little band at the bottom, and I think I'm gonna actually yeah, I think I'm gonna use a stretchy band on this. Okay, so then I'm just flip this over like this. That line goes here, that line goes there. I actually could cut it out, but I think I'll just trace the whole thing. We'll just trace the whole thing. Just make it easier. Okay, nice and flat. Okay. Then I can really see what the design is going to be. I think more than anything, I enjoy cutting patterns out. And then what I do is I work on them, you know, a little bit at a time. I keep them in a box, and I keep my projects in a box, and everything is in a bag. And sometimes I'll just take it out and cut the notches. I tend to work on them. I work on more than one project at a time. So that way I can sew when I am inspired by something. So there is a Halloween shirt that I'm working on that I actually need to make some progress on that. But I plan to use a cover stitch machine on it, and I have to pull that is a new acquisition of mine, and so I haven't unboxed it yet, so that is why I haven't done the shirt yet. But I think I'm going to actually use cover stitch on this also, because I want to get some experience with it. It is like brand new to me, so maybe we'll see some of that with this project if I end up filming it. Okay, I'll just connect this. Now, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think just connect this. So it's just a little boy's top. So yeah, I think that's centered pretty well. Okay, so this is my front. Cutting the front. It's also going to have a dinosaur in the middle of it. It's actually fun working with polar fleece. I don't have the best price of the season right now, but it's actually pretty good. I believe this was $4.99 a yard, and I got the end of bolt price because I only needed a yard, I thought, and so I got, actually they gave me the end of bolt price for what was remaining, which is I guess an additional 50% off or something, so I think that's how it works. So that is how I was able to be able to do the pants also. I was just going to do the sweatshirt, but since I got the end of bolt, I could do the pants too. And you will have another little outfit that is homemade or but she loves those. Me made. They're me made. Okay. Okie dokie. So that is the front with the little guy on the front of it. Yeah. I gotta make sure I have my little notches here before I move on. Looks like I didn't get that corner. Yeah, I did. Okay. So this is the front. I'm gonna put an F here so I know that. Okay. And I think I'll put a B here. That's the back. All right. Did I get these notches? Okay. I actually don't know if I want to cut the notches in this. All right. This is the table surface that I have to work with, which, okay. I'm finding using the straight edge is the easiest way to do this. You just can move it. Okay, I think that's probably enough. I can see that just well enough. Okay. Make sure I mark my little notch there. Okay. Get this. Okay. I think I'll do some cutting now. So, I just want to say, when I put my two sides together on the pants, it's a little funky, but I'm going to make it work. The way that I cut it out, I have the front and the back kind of like mixed up, but they're really pretty close. Like on this side, it's working except for at the waistband. I can trim that off probably. And here I have a little extra, and it looks like well, that's actually pretty close. So I can make it work. I'm gonna make it work. I'm just gonna trim this off here, so I don't get confused. Okay, and I'm gonna trim this off. And on this side, I think I have a little bit I gotta trim off here. Okay, so I am going to rethread my serger, and I'll show the process here. So this is the color fabric that I have. So I have I have some variegated thread there that has some greens in it and stuff. So I think I might leave that, and then I have this pretty color here. It's not exactly a match, and also this one, but I think if I use those two and the variegated thread and the gray, because I do have some gray in the project, that it will look nice. So there's actually only the lower looper, which is the variegated, I don't have to change. I think just the upper, which I think I'll use this light first that I have to the fabric. Okay. So what you do is you just retie it. You do a square knot. Doing a square knot here. Let's do one thread at a time. That way I can make sure that I got it. I'm having a hard time doing this square knot here. Okay. Now I can just thread it manually. Goes through here. Oops. There we go. Okay, that's good. Has to catch in there. Alright. Doing the right needle. Okay, just gonna make sure it's moving good. Okay. Move that. Let me just move the needle up where it's a little more accessible here. Kind of feed it back here. Alright. And let's see if I get it to go. Okay, looks good so far. Okay. Now, I have a gold thread in there. I'm going to change to another green. I'll show you that. Okay. So I'm going to do a square knot. Alright. Now make sure it's good and tight. Okay. And trim it pretty short. And I have one electronic or air feeding serger, which is really, it's old, but it is a very nice serger. Okay, I think let's see. Okay, so, and then you just feed it through. And you have to watch this is the one that's changing here. This one here. You can see the green thread. Oh, there's the green thread right there. And then you just have to wait until it goes all the way through, hopefully without a problem. Let's see. So I'm going to try to show this. You can see inside my machine. It's it's actually very dirty in there. I got to clean it. I have this engaged here. You have to push this button in. But you have to line these up by turning the wheel, and it won't. You can't manipulate this lever unless they're lined up perfectly. And then you push this button and push this lever to the left, and then it engages these tubes. And now I'm going to try to get this thread through. I unfortunately lost it. Maybe it came untied or something. Put it in here, in the hole. And you just push this lever here. There. Okay, and it blows it out here, if you can see, through that little appendage there. So I think we're going to be in business in 1 second. Okay, I think I managed to get it threaded. Whew. Alright, now we're just going to see how it looks. We're going to do a double layer and see how it. See if I have to do any adjusting. Ooh. This is hard on the knife. I'm gonna have to be changing the knife soon, I think. But I actually think this is okay. It's actually okay. And I have my pretty side underneath. That's this side. It does seem to be pulling it. It looks like it's sewing it nicely. Maybe I have the presser foot a little too tight because it's like rippling a little bit there, which it's rippling a little bit. But the seam looks fine. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and start to work on my project. Okie dokie. We are going to work on this project now. So I have, the first thing I'm doing is my shoulder seams. I have the front and the back of the garment, and I'm going to be doing the shoulder seams. take off just a tiny bit. Serging the whole thing, really. Well, come on. I think the fleece is really not easy to cut through, so, but that looks pretty good. Let me just check and see. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and just go right over to the next one. Got right sides together, just making sure. Don't want to pick this out. Okay. Right over to the next sleeve. I mean, not sleeve, shoulder. Okay. I have to cut off just a little bit because of where I have the knife positioned. If I don't, it kind of hangs off the end. There. Okay. All right. Shoulder seam's done. Okay, so I have the tops of my sleeves serged, and they look pretty good. So, actually, I have the tops of the shoulders seams done. So I am gonna attach. Now I'm gonna attach the sleeves, which are also fleece, but they're a contrast. And boy, it is hard to tell which is the right side. So I'll be attaching the sleeve on. I'm gonna open this up. Excuse me. Open up the seam here and attach this sleeve here. This is the wrong side, this real fuzzy-duzzy side. So I'll be attaching that and serging that on for both sides. So I have these little notches here, but I noticed I didn't have a notch here. I'm going to put myself a little notch there. That's where I'm going to line this up. Okay, this is the right side, that's the wrong side. Okay. I'm going to trim my thread tail a little bit. I'm going to put a couple of pins in just to make it a little bit easier. Okay. Do I have the right one? This one has. Okay, let's see. Looks like you have to kind of ease it in. There's a little mark right there. stretch that just a little bit. Other side also, and then we'll get back to serging. Okay, so I'm attaching the sleeves now. I've got the sleeve on the top because I have to stretch the bodice piece just a little bit because the sleeve is a little bit larger. And I'm just cutting off just a really little bit. So I'm just kind of easing in, making sure these line up good. Puckers. I'll take my pin out. Not in a big hurry. Okay, so I'm doing my other shoulder and seam, and hopefully this is a little better view. I actually realized that I lost my needle thread, but it still was fine in the other, on the other shoulder. I'm going to pull this back just a little bit there. Okay. Make sure everything's good and flat. Don't want any bunchies. Oops. Now I have the seam allowance pinned in the direction that I want it, so hopefully it will work out. I can take my pin out now. Gotta stretch just a little bit. Here, just pull out. Oh! gonna do is I'm pinning my underarm seam and the bodice, and it's starting to look like a little shirt here. So that's the sleeve. That's the bodice. Just a few pins. I'm gonna be serging that. Okay. I'm just going to pin here. Make sure the seam allowances are going in different directions so it won't be too heavy for the machine. These little things go up quick, which is nice. Do these balances here. Should they line up? I think this is going to be cute. I'm psyched. I guess I'll go ahead and pin the other side too. Way I can flip my camera around. Okay, I'm going to trim these a little bit. There. I don't do anything if it's if they're at an intersection. I really don't do anything with them. So these, I just got to make sure that they're going in opposite directions here. And I'm not like being a total perfectionist this. I'm too much of a perfectionist. It might be off. Okay. Alright. This is going to be darn cute. I'm psyched. Cute. Okay. I decided I'm going to use the rib knit. The gray rib knit. For the neckband and the waistband and the sleeve cuff. Instead of using because I have rib knit that's this gray color. I think it'll look punchy. Alright, so got them, both of them pinned, and 2 more seams to go. It's a little easier working from this side. I don't know if you can see as well, but it's a little easier for me to sew. Camera to the left of me. So I'm sewing the bodice going around this hair around this sleeve. Make sure that's just want to show you how it matched up underneath the arm. That is pretty darn good. That was pure luck. I have to say it was pure luck that they matched up like that. Okay, so it's 8:45, so maybe I can get about 15 more minutes in here before I have to call it a day. So I think what I'm going to do is attach the neckband. Let's serge it together first. I'm putting a little pin at my center front so I can find that. Just have it folded in half like this. So I actually am pinning this in place. This is the center back here. And this is rib knit, so I'm just going to do the center front, and then I can put the pins in as I go. See if I can find the center front. Where are you? There it is. I have a little red mark where that center front is, and because this is rib knit, I should be able to stretch it in. I think I'd rather just do that. Here's my line. And I actually get up real close to my work. That's why it is kind of hard to video it, because I like put my face like right up into it, and I take my glasses off. So that's my center front there. Okay. I think you can see a little better now. Okay, so, and here's my two ends to my rib knit, and I'm just going to be pinning that in. I don't want too many pins because I have to take them out as I go. So let's see how much stretch I'm going to need. Not a whole lot, really. I'm gonna trim that little thread tail. It's gonna be sewn over, so. And then in this direction, towards the back. Okay. Alright, that's the center back here. I actually had to trim it just a little bit because it was a little wonky, so I had to trim it. Okay, make sure everything lines up good. I want this to be able to stretch, so I'm going to do it on the serger. If there's any skips or anything, I'll go over anything with my sewing machine. expect that to be the case. Just line that up where you want it. So far, everything's been going along pretty good. Okay. Yeah, see that? I had to trim that because it's a little bit weird. Okay. Just gotta be careful when I sew it that I catch all the layers there. Okay, let's get this side here. Alright. The collar's important because it's right up front and center and everybody can see it, so you want it to look nice. So that's why I'm being kind of picky about it. Probably could just do this a lot quicker, but I didn't like perseverate on it, but what the heck? What the heck? I think this is going to be the last thing I sew on tonight, otherwise there's going to be complaints in the peanut gallery because of the machine. I wish I had a basement where I could work, because I like to work at night on this. I actually have to work at night because I work during the day, but this is Sunday night. I'm gonna have to stop. I am actually looking at a baby lock. I think it's called Baby Lock Allegro. Is that what it is? Just a plain straight stitch machine because it's supposed to be very quiet. And this is this is a baby lock, which I'm very happy with it. It's over 10 years old. So it is a good brand. Okay, so I have this in here and I'm gonna sew it now. Okay, I am running out of battery power. Hopefully I will get through this. So I'm starting in the middle of the back of the neck. Okay, and I have the stretchy part underneath, and this is going to be the last thing I sew tonight anyway. So let me get my pins ready here. Woo! Okay, I'm going to have to take that pin out. Was one of the pain points. This guy wants to be that way, which is doing the that's pretty. It's actually pretty. I might sew it down here on my machine, but I think that's going to be cute. Once I give it a press, it'll be perfect. Okay, so this is where my project is at. I'm going to stop here for now. I got the neckband on. Happy with that. And for the sleeves, I haven't decided whether I'm going to just hem them. I actually might just hem them instead of putting a band on them. I do believe I'm going to put a band on the bottom of the shirt, but it's coming along. I'm happy with it. A little dinosaur right smack in the middle there. And we'll be doing some matching pants too. Okay, so I'm just adding the band to the bottom of the sweatshirt. Sewing the band together at the seams here. Trim these pieces so they're a little more manageable. Sometimes I do use fray check on these. Alright, so I'm going to get my little halfway marks here. I can just nip this just a little tiny bit. I think I can find that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so fold this in half. My halfway mark on this one too. It's a little tiny snip. Okay, and we're going to be pinning this to the bottom of the top here. Trim this a little bit. Now we're going to kind of justify the seams. The two ones that meet are the most important ones here, so I'm going to put like a separate pin in there. the allowances go in different directions. And this I can just kind of offset a little bit, so I'm not sewing through so many layers. It's going to be underneath, so it's not going to matter that much. Get my midpoint, which I have a little line there, and I have a little snip here, and find it. There it is. Line these up. Okay. Continue to put my pins around. Just like this, all the way around. Okie dokie. So I'm going to be attaching my band to the bottom of my sweatshirt. I'm starting in the back here. I'm going to have to go through a bunch of layers. Kind of justify them so that to hopefully make it easier. There, okay, that looks okay. Pinned in advance, so a little easier. Okay, going over a little bulky area here again. Actually glad that I did put that on. that makes it cute. So, so the only other thing I'm going to be doing here at the Serge, oh, let me check these. Those are pretty good. That one's really good. I'm just going to serge around the bottom here, and then I can fold it up and just hem it on my regular machine. So I'm going to do that. So my top is finally finished, and I've got the rib knit on the bottom and at the neckband, and then the sleeves are just hemmed. So I've got the little dinosaur right in the middle. The sleeves just have like a 1-inch hem on them, just like this. They'll be nice and soft. This is a really soft fleece, and then the back, for the back, it has the dinosaur right in the middle and the back also. Yeah, so I think it turned out pretty well, and I think he'll enjoy it. Hi everybody, Maggie here again. I'm just putting together my little pants. So I'm just sewing the pant legs here. Should be quick. Giving you a little different view. Go up quick. I actually think I'm gonna put the little binding on the bottom of them before I put them together. So these are the casings for the bottom. There's really no right or wrong side to this fabric. Okay, so I have the casing pinned here to the bottom of my little pant leg. Okay, this is the right side, and we're going to start at that inner seam there on the inside. And just position everything. Where is this? Okay, so I'm just serging my bottom band onto my pants. I'm starting in the inside here, and I got a lot of seams to go over here. So take my pin out. Pretty good. There. Oh, that actually lines up nicely. All right. So that is done. So now I'm just putting my pants together here. I've got I'm putting the right sides together here so I can sew the crotch. So I have the legs inside each other here. I've got to get that seam that I can find it. Here it is. Okay. And I got to do a little bit of pinning here. Okay. Seams up, one going in one direction and one in the other. Okay, we'll do that one like that. Sides together. Now these don't meet up exactly, but that's okay. I'm gonna be trimming this. I actually might be adding a band to the top, so I might be actually trimming off a whole inch at the very top anyway, just because I think they might be more comfortable if I can add like a stretchy band, just like at the ankles. And I'm gonna make it about the size of his waist, and we'll put elastic in it. Okay. It's alright, we're going to be trimming off the top, evening it out. Alright, so let's see. I think it's easiest probably to sew it like this. And go for it. So here are the little pants finished. I decided to just do like a regular waistband on them. Yeah, so it'll be nice and soft against his skin. I just folded it under. It's one of my little marks there. And I think where the little cute little motifs ended up are fine. And they got little cuffs. Yeah.